Hey everybody, we're going to be going to my favorite place to get ore along Noob River. You can see my base here, pretty simple. We're right here in I-4 it looks like. And we're just going to get in the river and head towards the ore. So there's a ghost right outside my base that swims. And this is just kind of a cute little... I'm not sure that's cute, but it's a thing that they put into the game. So he swims around or out into the river for a ways, and then after he's out a little ways, if you look back towards shore, there's another ghost on the shore that shoots him, and then he sinks into the bottom of the river. I don't believe that there's an exile note here for that event, but I haven't actually checked, so maybe there is and I just don't know it. So I did speed up the video a little bit here because I am swimming all the way out to the ore, mostly because I don't want to fight any crocodiles or anything on my way over. So the ore is actually where those two rocks are sticking up on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to swim to the shore right here, and as we get closer you will actually see the darker nodes, and those are the ore nodes instead of just stone. So as you can see, they're up along the top right there, kind of on that little ledge. And then when we actually get out of the river, you'll see that there are some nodes up on both sides. So right hand side that we're facing, and then left hand side over here as well. And then there's some on the beach. So yep, we're right here on this little peninsula, and I can't see where I was at. But anyway, it's pretty easy to find. I went ahead and started mining with my pickaxe. There's a glitch where I couldn't actually see what I was getting on each hit of the iron node, if anything. So I did double check, make sure I did have a stack, and then I kept mining down here along the beach. And there's quite a few nodes down here along the beach, so I just do all of them. I did switch to my pick to see if I was getting more. Don't know for sure that I was, because again I had the glitch where I couldn't see what I was getting each hit. But on top of that, I also don't know the pickaxe at this time, so I wouldn't be able to repair it if it were to break while I was doing this. Whereas my just pick, I can repair that. I just have to go back to base to do it to get some iron bars. Okay, so there's our guard. We're going to climb up the wall right here to avoid him. And then up here there are several nodes that you can mine. And that guard won't aggro unless you get too close to him. So I'm kind of sticking to the inside edge here against the wall. I was over encumbered, so I dropped the stone because really all I cared about was the ore. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of ore nodes up here, and they will be like partially in the wall too, so do watch for just like little corners of them sticking out. So I did end up trying to drop quite a bit of stuff here to make it so that I wasn't encumbered. So I dropped my stone, I dropped some arrows, and I dropped those shoes. But as you can see, I was still at 100%, so I was still encumbered. It doesn't really matter, you can still move. It's just a little slower. these last two nodes up here, and we should be good to go. If we look, we have 968 ore, so that's just one side. There's still all of those nodes on the other side that I could have gotten if I would have brought like a pet or a thrall to carry some stacks for me, but unfortunately I didn't this time. I don't think I actually have one tamed on this character yet. I did aggro the guard here, and so he comes down and hits us. He's a T4 fighter named Kuldua the Crusher. I did make it into the river before he killed me. So he won't follow us in. None of the NPCs in this game will actually swim in the river, so if you're being chased or if you're about to die, if you run into the water, you can actually get away from them and live. And it's getting nighttime. I'm just headed back to base. And my base is actually right through these, in this kind of narrow opening between the island and the main part of the map, the land. And right there, that yellow light you can see, that's my forge. I'm not sure why it's running, but I'm kind of happy it is. And then as we swim by, you'll see the ghost swimming again. And out here on shore, I'm going to just take a couple of potions, get my health back up to a decent level. And so you can see my health going up there. And I will pull out my torch and go put this ore in the forge so we can see how many bars we'll get out of this. And do keep in mind this was only half of the ore that was actually over there. So I probably could have had quite a bit more than what I end up with, but overall still not a bad amount. Okay, so when we put that in, that's what's currently in there. We're going to get 400 and I think that's at 83 bars. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed this video.